Before this video begins, I'd like to give a huge thanks to my channel members, who you can see on screen now. Become a member by hitting the join button and get your name here among other awards today. Hello there and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport 3. Today we're continuing our Let's Play. This is episode 209. In today's episode we're taking a look at the Class R2 Super Lap Days. For that we need an R2 class car, and the car we're using today is going to be a Porsche. It's going to be the 1998 Porsche number 5 Sack Speed Racing 911 GT1, the better version of the Racing 911's IMO. It looks good, yeah. Anyways. Also, I've sold a few cars, which is why the money's gone up. Class R2 Super Lap Day. Show your skills as you pilot a Class R2 car through a series of lengthy single lap races at 3 tracks. We begin at Fujimi Kaido. God help us. This is where I start to get concerned a lot, because race cars don't deal well with tight twisty tracks, and they especially don't deal well with tight twisty tracks that have got giant guardrails that like to damage aerodynamics. In fact, I'm starting to wonder if I should just turn damage off for these. Might be an idea. Actually, I'm gonna do that, because otherwise this is not gonna end well. It's gonna reduce our earnings significantly, but it needs to be done, because otherwise we'll just be constantly rewinding and resetting, and I don't want to do that, because the slightest tap on these cars can blow them up. Also, we will go full downforce, because Fujimi Kaido and Rally di Postiario probably call for it. And Nürburgring, I'll just be able to get him through the corners. Right, let's go. Look at our beautiful 911. This is actually a really good looking car. Apart from that giant fucking red and white thing over the roof. What the fuck is that? Anyways.
Swedish. Japanese.
I've got no idea. Get out of the way!
Where is this car from?
It just says Zack Speed.
Oh.
The drivers on the side of it are German, apparently. Zack Speed sounds like it'd be German, so...
Well, it's got Porsche tail lights, so I guess it's a Porsche.
This is a Porsche.
No.
Zack Speed ran a Viper once, though, so... in semi-similar colours, I think.
He's good.
He's, weird. It likes to spin tyres a lot, which is a bit of an issue.
That means good.
See? Just power is being applied. Power is going into tarmac, just because it is spinning through tyres. Control it better. The problem with that is I'm holding up traffic, basically. I think Sasaki's got the right idea.
What does Sasaki have?
A GTR.
Oh.
Super GT car, which is basically like all downforce.
Yeah, but you're going really slow, so it really doesn't matter here.
Ah, a straight! I'm gonna get him on these straights, watch this. I'll fucking penalise both of these guys. Through this corner. Wah, wah, look at that. Ugh. I'm gonna get Sasaki on braking. Finally, the downforce is kicking in a bit. Slightly. Look at that. Pure skill. Fuck. Thing is, as soon as it's a straight, I can like open it up and do well. The problem is the straights don't last very long. Now can you see why I set it to cosmetic damage? Because otherwise this race would be really fucking irritating. Do you know what is really irritating? The middle wiper.
Yeah, it's kind of sticking there.
It's not because it's there, it's just because it's not like a racing wiper that like just goes straight down the middle and looks nice. It's just like an old school car wiper.
Mm.
God damn it, what the fuck? Sasaki, can you please not? Can you just not try to ram me off the road and then take the place? I know that's what I'm doing to you, but...
It's okay, you got another straight coming.
English life matters. That is true. I'm gonna the problem is that's a... Yeah, actually, no. That is an uphill straight, which means this should be better. Don't run the tyres too much and go, 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 Porsche, go. Run away. Oh.
Run like the wind.
Glorious, glorious space to... Oh. And back to...
Back to reality.
Oh, here comes gravity. Still climbing the mountain. Although I think we're almost have reached its peak. Which is good. I like reaching the peak. Hence why I did it 50 times.
Hell yeah.
Well, actually I did it like... How big was the... I think the leaderboard for that series was like 200 odd. I reached that peak so much that I think I'm ranked number 2 in the world for the leaderboards on that somewhere. Provided
you were
that...
like ranked up.
Go on.
Rank number 2 with a fucking Reliant.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the Reliant was a leaderboard car on that track. I'm still not quite sure why. But there you go. I remember driving the Isetta up there. That wasn't fun.
And the Gurkha.
Yeah. Wasn't the Gurkha slower than the Reliant in the end or something?
I think it was.
Yeah.
I think the problem with the Gurkha was slowing.
I like it on Top Gear laps, the difference between like the cars at the bottom and the cars at the top was like, oh, the Isetta gets like a 224, the car at the top gets like a 101, and then at that, oh sorry, a 105, and then like it reached a peak, it was like, oh, the car at the top gets like a 140 something, and the Isetta gets 4 minutes 34. In the most agonising, like, half an hour of my life, driving that thing up there. Because the problem is, a single mistake can cost you so much time, but you can't make that time up in an Isetta. Because essentially the way to drive an Isetta up there is just basically floor it all the time, apart from the twice where you actually need the brakes a bit. Oh god, the glorious downhill section. Way better than the hill climb section. Because the downhill section actually has girth. I love a good bit of girth on a racetrack. Girth might be the wrong word, but, you know. Oh, look at that. Clean into the apex, lads.
There's an apex.
There's an apex on any road if you think about it hard enough.
There's an apex. There's an apex on this whole track.
Well, this whole track is basically just apexes and hairpins.
I thought I was beat into the corner and hope for the best.
Well, that's how I'm actually driving, but shush, I'm trying to say this like I have some form of talent. And I'm also not just winging this entire thing.
I thought that's how everyone does it.
No, bro, you gotta drift up for Jimmy Kane now. For Jimmy Kid. Oh.
Or Jimmy.
For Jimmy.
For Jimmy T.
Poor Jimmy T. Holy shit, this is actually quite quick. It might even be less than 8 minutes to get up and down there. Which is good considering in the Kia we started off in, it took like 10 minutes. And now it's 7:55,698.
Which means they should be pretty good at Nürburgring.
Nürburgring is still the one I'm worried the least about. Nürburgring I'm quite confident in. Rally di Possignano, on the other hand. Oh good, it's the Nürburgring next. So at least we get a nice little respite. Hopefully I don't roll it on this track. That would be bad. And also stupid.
That is bad.
That is bad. Oh good. Everyone's playing Bash Toyota again.
What?
Oh, HD, they're playing Bash Toyota again.
Oh.
Because they put out a tweet saying fun runs in the family.
Cool.
Toyota isn't in video games, we can't drive the new Supra.
Cool.
I actually grew AIDS saying that.
Alright. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. So Inferno the Fox. From Inferno the Fox. How's life?
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently I got a penthouse on GT Online yesterday.
Yeah.
Through Twitch rewards. The problem is
Yeah,
I wasn't sure which account to get it for. And then it linked to both my Xbox and PSN accounts, and now I think I've got it on both.
Yeah, I think it should actually show up as free under the Diamond Casino because I remember when when the DLC came out, the promotion was going on. Anyone who actually, purchased the thing and named their Twitch Prime accounts actually got their money back for the base purchase, not the add-ons.
Okay. See, the problem is now I need to... Because that's kind of made me sort of want to play GTA Online again. The problem is I need to decide what platform.
Yeah.
Because if I've got it for both, I mean... Here's the issue. The Xbox One needs more updates.
Yeah.
The PlayStation 4 one, I need PS Plus. And also there's more people on PS4. But I don't know if anyone even bothers with that game anymore, so...
Well, to be honest, I only really bother when there's a new car released.
I still need to do all the heists and shit, I've never done them.
Good luck trying to find people who do them.
Hey Inferno, do you want to do a heist?
Not really.
Why not? You get drug money. This ain't money, this is drug money!
That's my paper, man. Don't worry about it, I'll fill it out later.
I still love it, I was like, yeah, Crash left me with nothing but small change, $350.
Yeah, that is small change compared to what you get towards the end of the game.
Yeah, but half the missions in San Andreas don't even pay you.
Exactly.
Because they think respect actually matters. They think anyone actually cares about... That is one of those things actually, I like how all great games have that one feature that just completely falls flat, and I think San Andreas' respect meter was that.
Yeah, because who really wants to...
well, all it does is recruit the gang, innit?
Yeah.
Which you can't even do for like 90% of the game.
Basically, it's... well, it does two things actually. One, it's basically allows you to recruit more gang members. I think the maximum is
7.
8.
It's 7 because that's as many as you can fit in a bus.
Oh, right. And the other thing is, once you reach a high enough amount of respect, the drug dealers won't attack you. They'll just say, "Oh, sorry, boss," and just walk off.
Oh, I didn't even
Instead
know
of,
about that,
they're
but
pulling
again,
behind you.
that doesn't matter for 90% of the game because drug dealers only show up
Exactly.
in like one part of Los Santos.
Mhm.
They only show up in the shitty parts of LS. And let's be honest, no one speaks to the drug dealers anyway, they just kill them because they drop like $3,000.
Exactly.
So. But yeah, no, all great games have that one thing where people just don't pay attention to a specific thing because it doesn't matter. San Andreas also had gang territories, which were the most horrible thing in the world.
Ugh.
Although not as bad as Vice City Stories' fucking gang territory system.
Oh,
The
right.
business thing. Still need to play VCS again, I haven't played it for ages. I saw a guy speedrun it. It didn't end well.
Oh.
Because apparently, like, he's one of these people that, like, duplicates loads of shit, so... Like, where you get to do a mission 3 times, so, like, literally goes into this brothel, destroys 2 things, comes out of it, goes back into it to do the mission again, and then goes back into it again afterwards.
Oh, boy.
But yeah, no, the fucking business shit in Vice City Stories was fun, but like, you basically had to wait until the end of the game because there was like no point, because you just constantly get attacked while you're actually trying to do shit. Can't remember what all the Vice City Stories had. Did that have some form of territories or not? I don't remember.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think it did. Mind you, here's a question for you. What was worse, San Andreas territories or Need for Speed Carbon territories? When, like, a rival gang would come through and just, like, win a race and then you'd have to win it back for all 500 quid. In Cahaven.
Oh.
It's a bit like deciding what limb you want chopped off, really, isn't it?
Yeah, because, you know, on one hand you got, you know, obviously the gang territories in San Andreas where, yeah, it's not hard to get them, bearing in mind you've got to use yourself a decent arsenal. But if you do fuck up, then, well, that's a whole load of time wasted. Same applies to Carbon, but it depends on what race they challenge you to and which team it is.
Yeah.
But then again,
I mean, the problem is, neither of them are irritating, or neither of them are, like, hard or anything, it's just irritating.
yeah,
Because you just want to move on with the fucking game.
yeah. But one saving grace of Carbon is, you know, that they can have a drafter.
Also, Kuru brought up a good point today.
Mm.
About territories. Well, I was watching like one of his videos.
Mm.
I never realised this. You know, you know when it pops up?
Yeah.
Technically the game auto-saves after you complete the event. So you can just, like, reload the game and it won't be getting attacked.
Oh.
Which I never thought about, but now that I do... Well, San Andreas, nothing will save you from gang territory being attacked.
Yeah.
The worst bit, mind you, the one advantage with Carbon is it teleports you there. With San Andreas, it's like, hey, you're in Las Venturas, our territory is being attacked in, like, fucking LS, and you're like, oh, fuck. But one advantage of San Andreas is territories don't count towards 100% at all, so...
Yeah, it only counts towards the, well, getting access to the farm mission.
Yeah. I'm still trying to decide whether I should bother showing territories on camera or not for San Andreas LP. Because it's hardly like there's anything to it. And hell, basically most of... What I don't understand is like almost all of Sweet's last missions in fact all of Sweet's missions in LS are basically like, hey, take over a territory.
Yeah.
I mean, even Caesar's to an extent is, hey, take over this territory. Even though you're not really taking it over. Mind you, isn't the territory in Los Desperados owned by the Ballers? Because, like, most of the dock series, Ballers, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, obviously there are, you know, various sorts of Aztecas,
yeah.
tags around the place, but yeah, I think it is actually owned by...
I think El Corona is actually owned by Ballers, yeah.
Yeah.
Even though it's shown to be Vargos in the mission, and Vargos don't... Vargos have literally only got, like, an entire stretch, and that's it.
Yeah.
I always leave the Vargos, because I kind of like the Tornado, and I don't think it spawns anywhere else. So... Better did it. Ballers, drive by income.
Oh, motherfucker, my God!
Shit's so crazy around here, man. Come on, let's get back to the Grove. Grab a bike, you ain't even forgot that.
Family!
Keep up, motherfucker! Why can we do that? Why can we memorize San Andreas lines?
I don't fucking know.
It's so sad. The problem is, if it was just me, I wouldn't feel like... I'd just feel slightly bad for myself. But it's the fact that, like, you, me, and Azza, and I'm fairly certain some of us can just recite these lines off by heart, no problem. They're looking for clearance to interrogate you. Some big Russian Boris-looking guy. He wants to interrogate you, Russian style. Clamps on the genitals. You'd like it.
Very.
Feels good.
Yeah. Yeah, over, homie.
Relax, the Russians have got more to worry about than your testicles right now. T90's on the roof. Yeah. That's one of those games where I'd love to see the behind-the-scenes voice acting for.
Yeah.
That video is available for Vice City and it's quite fascinating. Have you seen the Halo 2 one before? That was a good one.
I don't think I have.
Where it's like the voice actor's booth and like fucking... They're just sat there and they're all about like the process of it, and there's like Marty and like the main leader of Bungie. And basically Marty's just like, I tried to lead the actors properly. You know, I just want to be harsh but truthful and say like, right, fast, slower, a little bit more intense. And then he's like, but Jason, it doesn't do that. Jason will sit there and go, well, in the 15th century of space travel. And he'll like go on a big rant about what the game's supposed to be and like all the lore behind it. And the actors just sort of glazing over. Because they don't care. It's quite fascinating. And then they do like a thing where it like goes through in stages where it's like the main voice acting bits of it, and they show like Michelle Rodriguez and stuff because she was one of the soldiers, and then they have to do this bit where they all have to start screaming. So they're all
Oh,
just
God.
sat like screaming in these fucking voice moves. It's quite good. I'll show you the video of it. It's quite good. And the Vice, like I said, the Vice 8 one's good as well. This is a disaster. We are so screwed, man.
Yeah.
My name's Paul. I'm from Kent, you twat. Whatever you say, Kent.
Oh,
Tamps.
Tamps. You'll get none of your CDs back.
Your party game is weak, brother.
The fucking, my favourite bit of that music video is where he like carjacks someone and they're just laughing the entire time. Because he's like the worst carjacker ever. Because he like literally drags them out the fucking window. This is it, Temps. Dog. You're fired! Yeah, I'm still about Temps! Also, we found something else about this car.
Oh.
It's sponsored by Saudi Arabian Airlines.
oh boy.
Which is, sure, I mean, you know. Anyways,
Shit.
17,250 credits. A super event with super challengers who leave superheroes in the dust. That makes no sense. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching. Next time I'm going to take a look at the Class R1 Super Lap Days. The final Super Lap Days. And that will end off the... What events are these? Professional? Pro? Closed course.
Closed circuit.
Closed course. And then there is only... One...
Insurances.
One... Yeah, fucking you ruined it. You prick. Join us for that. Until then, farewell.